Welcome to Best Bits Tips of the Day. Today we're going to be talking about setting your defaults. So you can always change things on the fly. For example, let's look at lighting, new, center, one tag. So this assembly tells me what's included. 1/2 inch raceway, 1/2 inch EMT, steel set screw fittings, 20-foot distance apart, 0.93, which is when it's derated to 20%, it's going to be 3/4 of an hour, 3 number 12s, and MC, if we choose, is going to be 12 too. Now, if this works for you and this is what you use most of the time, you want to set your default, just leave it alone. But if, for example, because you can simply change it right here. If you want the MC cable, you could change it to MC cable on this particular fixture. If you wanted flex, you could click flex. If you were an industrial guy and you used rigid, you could set it to GRS. But if you use one of these all the time and you don't use EMT, you can set your defaults to accommodate that. So let's close this down. We're going to go to the admin panel. We're going to go to defaults, and then we'll go down to lighting. I'm sorry, we're going to go to defaults. Try it again. Defaults. We're going to go to lighting. So here's our 1/2 inch size. Now, if you always used 3/4, you could simply change this to 3/4. EMT, if you used rigid all the time, you can make those changes. If you used something different, all these are self-explanatory. If you wanted 4 conductors instead of 3, or any way you wanted to go, you just make these changes. You can also go to the options and make the selections here. Your flex length. Most of this wouldn't change, but you can change it all the way through. So now we have 3/4 rigid as our default. We just would hit save and close. Go to our control panel. Click lighting. Enter tag and our quantity. Hit save. And now we've entered the 3/4 rigid as a default. You can still change it, but it'll always be defaulted. You'll have to change less. So you can go in and set your defaults to suit the way that you work most of the time. Again, that's going to be admin, defaults, and you can do this with all your options, or working with lighting. So I'm going to change this back because I always use 1/2 inch EMT. And I'll use set screw steel fittings. So that's all you do. If you always used MC, you could select MC. Select the type of MC that you use. Just hit save and close. And now you're back to where you were before. So now you have the new MC as your default. So this will save you some time setting up your defaults to use for what you use the most of the time, and then you can change it on the fly. Hope this helps you a lot. Have a blessed day. Thank you very much for watching.